All right, y'all, how's it going? It is, I don't know how it's going to turn out. We were supposed to have a little bit of current. We have absolutely zero current, which that's gonna make it tough in itself. Anyway, I was out fishing last trip, and I ended up getting the bite that I wanted to get. Matter of fact, it was in this exact same spot. I ended up getting a really nice flathead bite. And, you know, of course, I've been kind of holding off on these flatheads because, you know, once the blues go up, they spawn, you know, and they come back out. Typically, the flatheads are kind of like right behind them. So as far as like moving up, coming off. So I gave them a little extra time. Of course, we've been chasing these blues, but I had a flathead hit. Oh, it was something glorious. It was, of course, but what happened anyway, so when I casted the line out, I had a live bluegill on, and it got wrapped around the main line, so when I was fighting a fish, the main line kind of wrapped around the hook and ended up pulling the hook free. Oh, that's the third big flathead that I've had a hold of that did not end up in this boat, so we're gonna have to try to change that. So today is all about flatheads. We're gonna chase these flatheads, because basically what that done is it told me that there's a good handful of them that are back out here, and they're you know, they're feeding. So since we don't have current, the boat's not going to stay, you know, in line. I've got my paddles out, but like it does absolutely nothing if there's no current. But in the anticipation that we will get current at some point, that's why I got them out. But anyway, so I'm gonna swap these rods over to suspending, and I'm just gonna drop three bluegills, live bluegill. Well, I'm gonna do 2 live and 1 cut straight down, and we're sitting right over top, kind of over top of the small part of the brush pile, but just in front of the big part of the brush pile. And so these are spots, like I've said before, that even if you, like, as soon as you drop down, I mean, if we get lucky, we get bit right off the bat. But it is a spot where them flatheads, they'll move because it's right at the bottom of the ledge, you know what I mean? So as they move, they will run into these brush piles, kind of, they'll pull in there, check it out, look at it, probably chill, and then move to the next one. Well, the thing is, we're gonna be sitting at this one, and I'm hoping that we get at least one come through here, but I've got other brush piles we're gonna hit too. So the only thing about it takes time, y'all. It definitely takes time, but I don't know how today's video is gonna turn out. I really don't know if we're gonna catch anything today. I would like to think, you know, I would hope that we could put together at least one good flathead. I mean, that would be the ultimate for me, because that bite yesterday got me fired up. So we're gonna give it a shot, you know. We're either gonna, you know, sink or swim, or we'll catch us a good one. I hope it's the one. I hope we catch us a good one. That's gonna be the ideal goal. But let me get these rods swapped over. We'll start getting some baits down, because I want to catch a big flathead. And, you know, we'll catch, if there's a blue in there, we'll catch a big blue too. I mean, they also eat live bait. We've already proven they will definitely eat cut bluegill for sure. So that's what we're gonna do. I went and caught me some, I've got some really nice specimens for bait today. So I cannot wait to get them out there. We got this wind kind of helping us out a little bit, but like I said, it's gonna be pushing the boat back and forth. It's just gonna make it tough to try to cast out, you know what I mean? Especially with this brush pile, so I'd feel a lot more confident just kind of suspending right on it, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, them old bluegill, they'll do what they need to do down there. But at some point, we're supposed to get current, and I think that's gonna be our better bet, so we may just kind of waste a little bit of time here waiting for that current to show up, because once that shows up, I mean, it should be, you know, I mean, just like any time current gets to moving, it'll get them fish to moving, you know, but not saying they're not moving now. I mean, I'm sure they are. Let's see, what do I do with my 6 ounces? Oop, that rod right there. I don't think that's a flathead, I think that's a blue. Down there killing my bluegill, that's what it's doing. I don't know where he's at. Is he swimming? He's swimming up. You see him? He's swimming up. Well, so far I got whatever it is. He was swimming up to the boat. It's a channel cat. Holy crap. Oh, channel cat in hell. That wasn't a small bluegill either. Come here, buddy. Heck yeah. I'll give it to you. Heck yeah, buddy. Look at this dude. Just absolutely destroyed that bluegill. Let me get the camera, y'all. I gotta see this. This is cool. Look at that dude there. He's got that bluegill all the way in his mouth, and that wasn't a small bluegill. So oh, buddy. Well, oops, dang it, I hate it when that happens. Well, I appreciate that, little buddy. I will let you have that bluegill, since you done killed it anyway. Thank you. Did you get it figured out, buddy? I don't know what the heck he was doing there. But heck yeah. It's not a terrible way to start. Ooh, God. Oh, did he come off? No way. Oh, that's terrible. Golly, he smacked the crap out of it. Holy cow. You doing okay, buddy? You doing okay? Here, let me see you back down there. Golly, he smacked the crap out of it. Oh, and he come off. My Lord. Oh, it sucks. And that is the reason why right there. Yep, this one is finished. Let me get another bluegill. Okay, it looks like we have got a little bit of current, finally. That's what it looks like. The boat's been staying straighter, so I need to fix this one paddle, but so now I want to be able to kind of pull up and over and then swap these back out to where I can put them back on the bottom and keep them baits on the bottom, because I've had to bring them up because the boat kept swaying back and forth. But it looks like everything's going to stay kind of straight, possibly, because it looks like we got some current. Yeah, it should work. Let me fix this one paddle. I don't have it adjusted right. So once we do this, we will sit here for about an hour, then we will go scanning to find another big brush pile. Well, we got quite a few bites sitting here, but this is finally the way I want to fish it. Now that we can keep the boat somewhat straight. Current's supposed to pick up a little bit, but now we're right as the current's starting to pick up, so it should, in theory, get the fish that weren't moving earlier. It should start to get them moving, in theory. Well, we'll see if that works out. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Oh, take it. That's a flathead, y'all. I need you to take it, buddy. Not just swim with it, I need you to take it. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the camera here. He still got it. Feels like he's got it wrapped around something. Yep. Decent fish. That's gotta be a flathead, y'all. It has to be. Right when we get him in the boat, the way he's throwing that head. He's coming up too soon though. That's the only thing I don't like. Here he goes. Yep, just the way he bit it. Has to be a flathead. I don't think he's a monster, but nonetheless. Well, we put some time into this spot, but, well, I take that back. We did put some time into it, but not the way I wanted to fish it. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's a flathead. I'm gonna get the net, because I don't want to take no chances. Yep, that's exactly what he is. Nice flathead. Heck yeah, nice flathead. Come on up here, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, y'all, you don't know how awesome. I mean, I'm sure some of you do. I love flatheads to no end. I would spend all day to catch this one flathead. Oh yeah, look at this dude here. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Now, I'm curious to see, you know, I want to see post-spawn marks and stuff like that. which it looks like got some on his head, but they look kind of old. Hang on, buddy. Hang on, hang on. Hang on, buddy. We're going to get you dealt with. I just got to get this hook out of you. Well, if you'd quit, this would be a lot easier. Come on, buddy. Work with me here. I'm trying to, you got that hook in the most perfect spot that you could ever have a hook. My Lord. I'm trying, buddy. God, dog. Let me just, I need you to open up. This would be a lot easier if you just work with me. There we go. See, that wasn't terrible. You deserve a glove, buddy. We put too much time and effort into you. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah, he's back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got some, they've got some post-spawn marks on him. Good deal. Man, I surely appreciate that. Look at that beautiful fish. All right, let me get a picture. All right, yeah, so this fish here has got all that extra slime, so it's definitely post-spawn. It's good to see, but let me let you go, buddy. I surely appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, that beautiful fish. Oh, man. You know, that's the thing about it. I mean, you could you could run around this place, and this is something I learned earlier. You know, you could run around this place all over the, you know, fish this, that, and the other. I mean, yeah, you up your chances possibly, you know, by running to these different brush piles and fishing them. Sometimes what you got to do, because we've been sitting here, well, let me take that back. Fishing like this, we've been sitting here probably about 45 minutes. And that's the result. I mean, you just gotta, these old flatheads, man, sometimes you gotta put some time in. Especially during the day. But, you know, that old fish has all kinds of that extra post-spawn slime. Looks like it already started to start healing, which is good, so that means there should be more of them out here. Heck yeah. Just tell by the way that fish bit that was a flathead. Nothing wrong with that. So now we have another brush pile just up above us. And I'm wondering if we should go sit on. It's not too far up above us. I'm wondering if we should go sit on it. All right, made it up to that other batch of structure. Toss out another cut bluegill. Get these live ones out there first. All right, excuse me. We are gonna move up. I got another spot. It's just a little ways up, but it's an underwater point that has structure right at the bottom of it. And you know, you watch my channel long enough, them underwater points are some of my favorite spots to fish. And the fact that it's got structure on it is even better. What we'll do after this, we'll just scan around, find some more structure. See if we can't put us together another flathead. Man, that would be sweet. They're out here. It's just like the blues. They're, you know, they're everywhere, you know. But where do you fish? That's kind of the deal, is you don't know exactly what you should be hitting. So I'm just gonna keep hitting structure because I know they're in there, or they will be at some point. So that's one of the things that, you know, you just really don't know. Like with blues, I mean, and even flatheads too, but blues, you could, you know, just pick a section of river, drag it, whatever you want to do with it, you know, and you can catch flatheads doing that also. I have. But to specifically target flatheads, I feel a lot more confident being around structure. Like we're on an underwater point. There's a little bit of stuff on the side here, a little bit of stuff up here, you know, so I don't know, but we're gonna go down, hit the other side, and just start scanning back that way, because there's more stuff back that way. But I just want to give this a shot. All right, let me get another bluegill. All right, we've got to do something. We've sat here long enough. Just a couple little bites from blues, and that is a big log floating down the river over there. Go scan, we'll start scanning the other side, see what it looks like. Because we're actually a little bit shallower than I want to be. We're in 33 foot of water. I think we're going to definitely need to be deeper than that, as warm as it is. So let's go find us some of that deeper water. All right, well, we found this kind of like, well, coincidentally enough, we're right where we started, but we're just on this side of the river. I found another line of some pretty gnarly stuff. So we're gonna see if there's anything using it. I'll put 2 live ones out, 1 cut one out. Yeah, I kind of like this spot here. It sets up for one to come cruising through for sure. I like it. Now it don't mean there will be one that cruises through here, but it's one of them. See, what I'm also doing is I got to do a night trip. I got to start fishing at night if I'm gonna start chasing these flatheads a little bit more effectively, which you can't catch them during the day. I mean, I've caught several over the years, but so I'm trying to just work both ends of the river here lately. Look at that. I think that's a blue though, but trying to figure out where the bigger brush piles are. I know where there's some is up north or up down south. I know there's some up north. So I'm just trying to work these areas and do a lot more scanning. Try to figure out where these big long brush piles, these bigger brush piles, big root wads, stuff like that. So, you know, give me a pretty good handful of spots to hit in an evening. All right, well, hopefully something likes them baits I got down there. Oop, 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 oop. All right, he just picked it up, started swimming with it. Started swimming upriver with it. Oh, God, I thought he'd come off. Oh no. No, no. Y'all, he done got me in a ding. Oh no. No way. Well, there's some junk down there. I mean, that's a fact. Did I get him out? I got him out. Heck yeah, get up here, buddy. I think I got him out. Yeah, I got him out. Heck yeah, this has got to be another flathead. Got to be another, well, I don't know. He's coming up now. Took me right into the junk. But he just picked it up and started swimming with it. Is it a blue or is it a flat? Kind of feels like a flathead. No, it's just a dang nice blue. Huh. I'll be dang, buddy. You fought just like a flathead. You sure did. I mean, nothing wrong with that. You didn't have to take me into a bunch of junk, though. I could have done without that. Wanted you a piece of bluegill. Well, actually, no, you wanted the live bluegill. Heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that. But man, you sure bet. Got him right behind the tooth patch and everything. Heck yeah, buddy. I'll say fishing like this, man, I mean, you're not gonna get numbers. That just ain't gonna happen. Unless you just have a phenomenal day. Yeah, buddy. Old fat female. How are you doing? Well, I appreciate that. The old post-spawn thing, you. Heck yeah. Well worth the stop. Golly. All you had to do was let go. Well, all right, y'all. That's gonna do it for this one. I mean, I consider it a win, right? So we came out, the whole plan was to come out and catch flatheads. Well, we caught one. Had an opportunity at a second one, possibly two other flatheads that just, you know, it happens. When you get that many, or you get that few bites, you know, it's kind of, every one of them kind of counts, but it was good because I don't really like flathead fish this area a whole lot. So it was kind of good one to get out, scan some stuff, find some spots. Like, this is a really nice tree. Just because there ain't nothing in it right now doesn't mean there won't be at some point. So that's good to know. That's why I'm glad I decided to do that. Probably going to do more of the same for a little while. I got that big trip next week, so I'm just kind of messing around, trying to find some, you know, flathead spots. When I get back from that trip, we're probably gonna do a lot of night trips, a lot of camping on the boat, things like that. Right now I'm still packing up, getting everything ready and all that stuff, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get, you know, that's what all the thing I'm really wanting to do now is just try to find this underwater, you know, the structure and stuff, and see where these old flatheads be hanging out at. So I've got quite a bit of stuff on the south end. I'm just trying to find more of it on the north end, and hopefully we can kind of narrow down a pattern at some point, and then start chasing these flatheads a little bit more precise. You know what I mean? So like right now, I mean, they're just, I mean, I'll say they're everywhere, but are they all chewing? I don't know. Obviously not, because we'd have caught more today if we were, but there's a lot of flatheads here. But there's a lot of water and a lot of things that they can be in, under, around, near. So it's going to be tough to try to narrow all that down into one specific spot. But hey, I love to chase. I'm all about the chase. So, but all in all, it was a pretty good day. We caught one about, he's probably at 30, I guess, 25, 30 pounds. Caught a decent blue. So Wasn't a terrible day at all. Learned a bunch, found some stuff, so hopefully it all pays off in the long run. But either way, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.